And today I like to show you the old antique wedding dress, cathedral wedding dress. If you can see the wheel, it's so long, and this dress, the lady got married in church. So I would like to show you, this is a wheel, but and tiara, they are very long, and this is part of the tail, because somebody ripped some in the end, or it just edged and fabric being destroyed. So I would like to show you here the dress on the mannequin. This is the tiara with the six made of the pearls, 6.6 ends, like a flower. And I'm showing you the fabric that has also been stitched the pearls on the flowers. It's all made by hand, and if you see one sleeve, I've been put half because somebody ripped it, and the other one I left it long. The tiara also long as the tail of the dress. It's satin, and I would like to show you those flowers that been made. You see the bow ties, and this is clear fabric. In between the layers they have bias with the bow tie. And showing you the sleeve, the folding fabric. The sleeve, if you see, it's been ripped or been cut. Somebody may be using these pieces, or it's being damaged and being cut away. This is for sure. The fabric is heavy atlas, and it's shiny one. If you can see, it's supposed to be there some kind of padding on the shoulder, but it's not. Something there is like hanging there. It couldn't hold the shape anymore. And they make the puffiness on the sleeve, so it stays nice. I would like to show you the lady that was getting into this dress. Was very, very thin. She didn't have much weight, and she didn't have a waistline. So here, waistline being created. The lady was taller than me. The body form, it's my height. So she was maybe like, just say maybe 4 inches taller than me. She was tall lady. Then they were wearing high heels, maybe like 2 inches, no taller. And I want to go back to the sleeve and see the folds and see behind. I would like to show you the sleeve. On the sleeve, in the end, they have two darts. This dress is very old, maybe 75 years, maybe older. So it's supposed to be being three darts, and it should make some kind of curve that I showed you just with my hand on her hand. Here they have a bust, a dart, and I'm trying to measure. It's very tiny. So the mannequin, it's much bigger than the dress. So I'm saying to the lady, it was very skinny. I just put in the back the pins. So you see another darts that they're going down to create a waist, nice waist, to create nice shape of the body. And it's being I saw there when inside the dress they were busting before the lady was wearing the dress in her wedding. So there was a couple of measurements she tried on. She they were taking in fabric. Now this 1700s, 1800s creative dress, and this is how they create the dress to hide her that she doesn't have a waistline, or make her look a little bit that she have a weight. So they create a little curves, and this is illusion. And those pieces, they've been added, folded, and been added on the sides. And the end, they have lace. Lace is well, not in the best shape. It's if you can pull a little bit, it will rip. So if you can see here on the bottom, there is a cheesecloth fabric, and inside they have more pieces that been filled the cheesecloth. See the fabric? They've been in between layers. They make like this kind of pads, and they put one on top in another between the layers to create more puffiness, more round look. I'm trying to be very gentle. The fabric is being stored not in the best weather condition. So I'm showing you here the hand busting, that many hours of sewing and by hand, with the needle and thread. So many places there they not machine busting, and they had a zigzag pinking shears, or create, as when I was younger in my country, we were creating the look of pinking shears cuts. So there is no overlock there, no serger. So if there is no serger, it means that sergers didn't exist then. So the dress is old, antique, and made before the sergers overlocks being created, being made. So this is what I'm trying to show you. The pinking shears exist before the serger overlock machines. So this is how I know the dress was old. see the piping line they create here, more appealing look, and that she should look more woman. Very, very delicate lace, beautiful. So I want to show you the back. I want to go to the back of the wedding dress, and you can see the wheel. They have a short and they have a long one with the tail. See the ends, they're been ripped or been damaged and somebody cut. If you see the openings, one and here. So it's supposed to be very long and it's very heavy, so poor girl that was married. The piece of lace being added to tiara, and here I want to show you the buttons that been sewn by hand, made by hand, and the fabric being sewn on the buttons. See my mannequin, it's much bigger than her. I think she's 34 size. She was 34 or maybe 32. Very tiny lady in her weight. The loops they've been made from one side and the buttons been covered with the same fabric as the wedding dress. I just put the pins to hold together. I want to show you the loops that been created. You see? So, but after all, the wedding dress, amazing, beautiful. I'm holding piece of history, and this lady, she's not in. Um, she passed away a long time ago. So I got this wedding dress from somebody that didn't want a wedding dress, and I got her daughter and granddaughter wedding dresses. So you can imagine the daughter is very old. So I'm showing you here the basting stitches that here they've been sewn by hand. The fabric being put together by hand stitching, and this is what I'm trying to show. I'm holding with one hand camera, and with the other hand I'm trying to show you the ends of the stitches. See, it's been made by hand, the zigzag stitch by hand, created by hand, the basting. They did the zigzag basting, and when they did basting, inside even the measurement, the first measurement, and they put fabric together, they didn't remove all those stitches, so those basting stitches are inside. So I see the sewing machine and the basting stitches inside. And another way how I know it's old, because there is no reverse from the beginning and the end. They have here, I'm showing you the hemming. They have here like a horse here look like, and just being folded and being they made one stitch and being folded and then hemming a hand, sewing by hand. That if you see the end of the fabric, they didn't cut even the selvage. They didn't cut it away. The selvage is there. See the end of the fabric. They didn't cut the selvage. This is what I'm saying, that sergers and zigzag didn't exist then, because on the even 50s, the sewing machines, the zigzag exist. This is how I know this very old dress. and some kind of metal buttons that were holding the weight of the tail, that it shouldn't move, that heavy, like stones inside, you know, like small stones being sewn inside, that the wheel and the tail shouldn't move, you know, so it's been laid nice on the floor. So I'm just showing you this is look like, but it's not exactly. It's look like a horsehair, but you know, not exactly the same. I'm just showing you different one, but old one. Also, I ripped from another wedding dress that I couldn't salvage. So it's look alike, and there is a lot of uh, cheesecloth, a lot of cheesecloth being sewn on the bottom too, and to create some weight and puffiness, and to create more feeling that it's fulfilled with something, that it won't fly with the wind. And I love the lace. The lace is very delicate, and I just put this inside because I can't see such an old and antique outfit that being cut um, on the edges, and it doesn't have nice finish, so it's upset me. Um, I love those um, um, old dresses, but when they look like somebody went into them and make damage or weather damaged, it makes me very sad. I mm, I enjoying to have this dress because it's very excited to know that I have piece of history, and it's wonderful. So I want to show you the fabric. Probably was white. Um, Tiara is very delicate also. Some flowers being sewn and being cut from lace and being sewn. It's very, very old, so I'm very gentle. So I want to say the fabric supposed to be white, but with the age, it's changed a little bit. It's not white anymore. It's like white green, darker color. You know, it looks like it's aged. So there's something inside there that I can't put my hands to it. I don't know what it is. The laying not nice, and look like some nylon feeling. I know this lady that they had a dress. She had a sewing machine, but modern sewing machine, as I say. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope I give you a piece of history. If you like this video, thumbs up, sign up, write me comments, and I hope to see you next time. So long.